Everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting Monday the 7th of November 2022 or whenever you happen to watch this video. Duplicate cards coming out all over the place here. Okay, so we're starting off the week with the Page of Michael, and it is partnered with Two Hearts Sealed as One and Treat Yourself. So Page of Michael is an exciting new challenge. This is something coming in, you're starting something new. Now it almost feels to me with the daily cards as well here, you're going to feel the need to perhaps defend yourself a little bit on something as to why you're doing something. So I almost think someone isn't on the same page as you with this. They don't feel like you've made the right choice or you're making the right choice. And I feel as though you're kind of defending your actions as to why you're deciding to do things a certain way. Now, I think with the Treat Yourself there, take some time out from this. Other people's thoughts and opinions can weigh you down if you kind of allow yourself to stay in that environment. So this is just removing yourself from that, taking some time out for yourself to just do something that makes you feel good. It might be soaking in a bath. It might be going for a massage. It might be going for a walk in nature. Whatever feels good for you, do that. That gets you aligned again, on track with what you're feeling and thinking and what you know is best for you. So, but with the Page of Michael there, you know, this is good. This is going to have a good outcome. So you are on the right track. You're doing the right thing for you. Now, if you are signing paperwork around this, just make sure you read it well. And even, just make sure that what you are committing to is actually what you think you're committing to, because other people obviously have different ideas as you, and I don't feel like this is anything sinister whatsoever. I just think someone's got one thing happening in their head, you've got something happening in your head, and perhaps you're not communicating it very well to each other. So really making sure you're on the same page, particularly if you're signing paperwork today. With the Two Hearts Sealed as One there, for some of you, this could be a proposal. There could be an engagement or something happening here. And again, it's just making sure you're on the same page, you know, discussing how that's going to look, how your life's going to change, because the other person, again, may have built up in their head, this is, you know, where they think your life is headed, and you're thinking, well, this is how it's going to look. And you might find down the track that the two of you had very different ideas, but you just hadn't communicated those with each other. So really communicate anything new. Communicate what your expectations are with any other involved parties here. Make sure you're on the same page, but I feel like it will be successful, but you just need to make sure you're talking. So in the middle of the week, we have the Nine of Michael. And so this is you worrying, this is you stressing about things. And it could well be that you have these conversations at the start of it and you're like, oh my goodness, like this isn't at all what I thought it was going to be, and I don't know what to do about this. Now we have a blessing for your home and show a friend you care today that came out with this. Now with the daily cards too, this is, you're feeling a little bit isolated, a little bit worried. It almost feels as though a lot of this is just in your head. A lot of this worry is built up and you're overthinking and just overanalyzing and really stressing about something that perhaps isn't actually how it is. So again, that communication is vital. Have those conversations where they are needed, but try not to isolate yourself and let things build up bigger than they are in your mind, because these cards are letting me know that that's not the case, that you don't need to be stressing about this. There's nothing to worry about here. It's just a matter of having a conversation, working things out, and it will be fine. So taking some time out today There could be some changes with your living situation. And again, this could be what you're worrying about. It could be stressing that, you know, you're making this new commitment, you're making these changes. How is that going to affect, you know, how I live, how my basic needs are met, my money, all of those things will come into that. Take some time out with someone who is on the same page as you, someone who gets you, who isn't going to push their agenda with you. They're just going to listen. They might offer advice, but it's advice that you can trust and respect, and it won't be forced upon you. So find that person and take some time with them today to just shift how you're feeling about all this, talk things through, and they might sort of shine a new light on it. Sort of like, well, have you considered perhaps this possibility that, you know, perhaps the way you're seeing it, maybe it's actually more about this. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, hadn't thought of that. So really seeking some guidance that you can trust in the middle of the week is going to help you a lot. Now, when we go to the end of the week, we have 10 of Gabriel. It is partnered with a special blessing and invite a miracle. And we have the Magician card on Saturday. So I really feel with those 3 cards coming up, you're turning things around. You really are making some great changes. Now, with the 10 of Gabriel there, it does feel as though you're trying to achieve so much and you're doing a lot, and you do need to ask for help. You have to allow people in to help you. So really get clear about the type of help that you need, the resources you're needing, what it is that you're needing. And then with that Magician there and the special blessings and the miracles, what you need will appear. It will come in to help you. But you have to ask for that help. You have to allow it to come in. And I feel as though, because we've got the Devil card on Sunday and with the 10 of Gabriel here too, I almost feel as though you're trying to please other people, but you're not really taking care of your needs, or what you're not being true to you maybe because you're trying to look after other people. So I really do feel this weekend you need to really get into alignment with who you are, your needs, the sort of person you want to be, what you want to attract into your life, and then go for it. And don't let fears or worries hold you back. So bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Gabriel. So this is you celebrating, it's rewards coming in, it's money coming in, it's difficult situations ending. This is just you living your life, being happy, moving on. And we also have expect good luck. So again, this is your mindset to expect that the best things are coming to you, and then they will. I feel as though with the daily cards this week, it's going to be a bit up and down this week. You're going to be, something will happen, you know, at the start of the week that throws you off a little bit, that has you second guessing, and then you bring yourself back into alignment. You trust and you believe, and then you start to worry again, and then you bring that back in. And I feel like that's going to be up and down all week for you. So the essential oil for this week is the oil of balance to help keep you grounded, so that you can just recognize when these energies shift. Okay, this is where I'm at now. I'm worrying, I'm stressing. This isn't what I want to bring into my life. So I'll bring myself, I'll rein it back in. I'll get back in alignment. And then when you find yourself starting to get off track again, okay, bring myself back in again. And just keep doing that as often as you need to until you are in that place where you are manifesting what you want based on the life that you want, not what other people are expecting of you, or from a place of fear or worry. The card from my healing cards this week is the card of music. Now, music is such a great way to lift your vibration, to shift emotions that are dragging you down. So if you're stressing, if you're worrying, if you just feel kind of stuck this week, put some good music on, dance around the house. You know, put the music on loudly while you're cleaning. Like, you can still do all the things that you need to do, but it just gets you in a better vibration so that you are manifesting from that place of feeling good. The affirmation card for this week is a new opening, and it says, when one door closes, I am confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. So a really good reminder, when things aren't going the way you think, when you're starting to worry, look at that. Are there lessons in there I need to learn? Are these reactions to old situations that something's happened that's kind of triggered that in me? And so now I'm expecting the worst because that's what I have known in the past. And in which case, deal with those. Use your tapping. Use the tools you have available to you to resolve those, so that you're only responding to what's happening right now, not to the past. And then that reminder that serenity comes from within. So keep bringing yourself back into alignment. You know, if you listen to Abraham Hicks, they're always saying, just think the next happy thought, the next best thought. It doesn't have to be. If you're worrying about money, you don't need to try and think about good thoughts about money. Think about how much you love your children, or go outside and look at a really pretty flower and focus on that for a few moments until you improve where you're at, where you're vibrating from. And the other stuff will then respond in turn. So I hope you have a fantastic week. Try to go with the flow as much as you can. Use everything you have available to you. Meditate. Use your oils. Use everything you have to bring yourself back out of those down moments when you have them. But just trust. You are on the right path. All of this is happening because you've got to get rid of this old stuff in order to allow this beautiful new life in, which is coming to you. So have a fantastic week. I'll see you next week. Bye.